What if I told you Kenyan citizens are fighting and dying in a war thousands of miles away? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover the secret diplomatic talks happening right now in Nairobi, the explosive accusations against a foreign embassy, and what it means for the safety of Kenyans abroad. The story begins with a high-level meeting that could reshape Kenya's relationship with a global superpower. Foreign Affairs Principal Secretary Korir SingOei sat down with Russian Ambassador Vsevolod Tkachenko this Friday, February 20. The official agenda? Strengthening bilateral ties and planning a major visit to Moscow by Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi next month. But here's the twist. This wasn't just a friendly chat about diplomacy. At the heart of these talks was a grave and urgent concern. Kenyan nationals are reportedly caught in the brutal crossfire of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. SingOei delivered a stark message to the Russian envoy. He conveyed the government's grave concern and demanded two critical things. First, unimpeded consular access for Kenyan officials to reach their citizens. Second, clear and transparent protocols for the repatriation of both prisoners of war and, heartbreakingly, the remains of the deceased. This is a direct, high-stakes intervention for Kenyan lives. But here's the part that will blow your mind. This diplomatic meeting happened just one day after a fiery public denial from the Russian embassy itself. On Thursday, February 19, the embassy issued a statement accusing sections of the Kenyan media of running a dangerous and misleading propaganda campaign. The narrative? That Kenyan citizens traveled to Russia, joined the Russian armed forces, and saw combat in Ukraine. The embassy claimed this campaign had escalated beyond commentary into direct accusations against its Nairobi-based mission and staff. They were being accused of involvement in rogue recruitment schemes. The embassy's response was absolute. They refuted these allegations in the strongest possible terms. They denied any involvement in the illegal enlistment of Kenyans. So, we have a staggering contradiction. On one side, the Kenyan government is in high-level talks about its citizens being combatants and casualties. On the other, the Russian embassy says any talk of its involvement is dangerous propaganda. This creates a diplomatic minefield. Where is the truth? Are Kenyans being recruited, or are they traveling independently? How many are involved? The government isn't saying, and the embassy is denying. During the talks, SingOei did welcome the embassy's cooperation in staving off any illegal recruitment, suggesting a channel of communication remains open despite the public spat. But this cooperation raises more questions than answers. If there's no recruitment, what exactly are they cooperating to prevent? The stakes here are unimaginably high. We're talking about the lives and dignity of Kenyan citizens potentially used as pawns in a distant European war. The implications ripple far beyond this one meeting. This situation tests the very fabric of Kenya's foreign policy and its ability to protect its people globally. It forces a difficult balance between maintaining crucial international relations and taking a firm stand for citizen welfare. Some will see these talks as strong, necessary diplomacy. Others will see them as too little, too late if Kenyans are already dying. The controversy is burning. But here's the final, unresolved question that should keep every Kenyan awake. If the government is so concerned, it requires top-level diplomatic intervention. How many of our brothers and sisters are already in the line of fire? And what is the real, unspoken story behind how they got there? Do you think the Kenyan government is doing enough to protect its citizens abroad, or is this a diplomatic failure in the making? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking international stories.